South Florida Congressman Mario Diaz-Balart is back from a tour of military bases in Iraq and Afghanistan. Local 10's Todd Toggin live now with more on this story for us this afternoon. Todd.
Calvin, the congressman made the trip with 5 other representatives in that delegation heading to the Middle East for quite some time. This is not the first time he has traveled to the Middle East, but he did tell us it is much different, a different environment, a different atmosphere. Speaking to us from his office just a few moments ago, he told us he's guardedly optimistic about Iraq and concerned about Afghanistan.
Little kid walks and goes, oh, look, he's got an American flag.
Showing photos of himself walking the streets outside of Baghdad, Congressman Mario Diaz-Balart spoke passionately about his recent trip to the Middle East and said he was impressed by the progress that has been made on the ground in Iraq.
Because of the surge and because of the fact that the Iraqis are stepping up, that we can clearly start drawing down some troops. But they all warn that we need to do it based on how things are going on the field, and we shouldn't do it just arbitrarily.
Visiting U.S. troops in both Iraq and Afghanistan, Balart said it is a much different picture in the fight against the Taliban. He praised President Obama's decision to send 18,000 more troops to the region at the request of his commanders, but Balart believes we need to be there for the long haul.
The U.S. footprint is larger now, and we're having more contact with the enemy, with the Taliban, so you're seeing a lot more violence. And I unfortunately think that things are going to get much more difficult before they get better.
And we couldn't let the congressman get away without asking him about recent efforts by legislators to do away with the embargo to Cuba. As you well know, he is in favor of keeping the embargo in place. He said this happens each and every year. He said, quote, it's silly and irresponsible, and if it comes to a vote, he thinks that it will be defeated. Christy?